If you were to ask me what's the best travel credit card on the market right now, Chase Sapphire Reserve will probably be one of the first names on my list. And with the recent upgrades to this card has only become more competitive. Even though the annual fee wasn't increased with the recent updates, this card still has $550 annual fee, making it one of the most expensive card on the market. But with that much annual fee, there are lots of credits, perks, and benefits that comes with this card, which helps negate that annual fee. In this video, I will talk about everything you need to know about this card. Then we will look at some of the pros and cons of this card. And lastly, I will give you my opinion on whether or not you should get this card right now. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get started with the video. Before we start with the main topic, I just wanted you to be aware of 3 important Chase rules while applying for any Sapphire cards. First rule is the 524 rule, which states that if you have opened 5 or more personal credit cards in the past 24 months from any issuers, you are not eligible for any of the Chase's credit card. Second rule is 1 Sapphire rule. This rule states that you can only have 1 Sapphire card at any given time, meaning if you currently hold the Chase Sapphire Preferred, then you will not be eligible to get the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Now, the last rule I wanted you to be aware of is the 48-month rule. This rule states that you cannot receive a bonus or even get approved for a Sapphire card within 48 months of receiving a bonus from another Sapphire card. This is one of the most important rules you should consider while applying for any Sapphire card. You would also see this language or rule mentioned right here on the application page. Okay, now that the rules are out of the way, let's talk about some fun stuff. Signup bonus. Currently, this card has 60,000 UR points when you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months of account opening. Now, if you want to calculate the value of that 60,000 ultimate reward points, this is how it breaks down. If you were to use that signup bonus for just pure cashback with 1 cent per point valuation, you would get $600. But if you decide to use this points for travel using the Chase Travel Portal or use it as a pay yourself back feature, you would have $900 using 1.5 cents per points valuation. And if you decide to transfer these points to Chase's many different transfer partners on one-to-one basis, you could potentially get 2 cents per points or higher valuation, making the sign-up bonus worth around $1,200. So if you think about it, the sign-up bonus alone would be able to cover the annual fee for this card for the first year, and all the other perks and benefits are just the cherry on top. Speaking of which, let's talk about some of the statement credits you get with this card. So first credit you have is the $300 travel credit each anniversary year. So this credit is one of the most useful one, and it doesn't even require any enrollments or any activation. If you simply use this card for any travel related purchases, the first $300 would automatically be credited to your card. So through December 31st, 2021, gas station and grocery store purchases will also trigger this credit, which is extremely useful if you are not doing any traveling. Moving on to the second credit, it's the $100 global entry credit, a statement credit of up to $100 every 4 years as reimbursement for the application fee charged to your card. I know almost every premium cards out there offers this credit, and if you already have global entry, you can easily give this to someone else and charge it to your card, and you will be able to get that credit no problem. Next credit on my list is the complimentary Lyft Pink membership, and if you are already using Lyft, it would be worth $199 a year. But if you are not using Lyft, then this credit is worthless. But just remember that you have to activate this before March 21st, 2022. Now the next credit on my list is the $120 Peloton credit. You will get up to $120 back on an eligible Peloton digital or all access membership through December 31st, 2021. If you you're already using the Peloton app or wanted to give it a try, then you should be able to do it for free with $120. Now, last credit on my list is the DoorDash credit. First, you will be able to get free Dash Pass, which could be valued up to $120. Now, if you use DoorDash, Dash Pass is extremely useful. Just remember, you have to activate this before December 31st, 2021. This card also gets you $60 DoorDash credit, which could be used anytime before December 31st, 2021, so make sure to utilize the free credits. Now, if we add all of those credits together, we would have about $900 worth of credit in the first year. I know not all of us utilize all the credits, but it's there if you wanted to use it. But that's not all. This card also provides other perks and benefits. Let's talk about them now. The main benefit of this card is the complimentary airport lounge access through the Priority Pass Select. This benefit can be extremely useful for people who fly at least once a year and encounter long layovers. Other benefit of this card include luxury hotels and resort collection, 50% more points through the travel portal or while using pay yourself back feature, and access to transfer partners, which allows you to transfer points at 1-to-1 rate to all of Chase's airlines and hotel partners. Okay, now that we covered perks and benefits, let's move on to the points earning potential of this card. Because of the recent upgrades, they have gotten pretty good. Now, first one on my list is the 10x on Lyft rides through March 2022. Now, the first new category we have is 10x on Chase dining booked through Ultimate Reward portal. Another new one we have is 10x on hotels and car rental booked through Ultimate Rewards portal. And this one is also new. You get 5x on travel booked through the Ultimate Reward portal. Okay, those were all the new ones. The old one, this card already offers 3x on travel, and Chase categorizes travel very broadly. You also get 3x on dining and 1x on all other purchases. Okay, now that we covered the point earning potential, let's move on to travel and purchase protection. This card has some of the industry leading protection and insurances. Let's briefly go through them now. So for the travel and purchase protection, for the travel side, we have trip cancellation / interruption insurance, auto rental, collision damage waiver, lost luggage reimbursement, trip delay reimbursement, and emergency evacuation and transportation. Over to the purchase protection side, we have the purchase protection, return protection, and extended warranty protection. If you want to know more about them, I will provide a link in the description below. And that's about covers everything you need to know about the card before applying. I feel like we covered a lot, but we're not done yet. Now let's look at some of the pros and cons of this card. Coming on the pro side, we have lots of credits, perks, and benefits. So second one is with 10x categories, there are lots of points earning potential. With this card, you also get 1-to-1 transfer partners, and you also get higher redemption value, which is 50% more when redeemed through the travel portal or using the pay yourself back feature. Last one I want to mention on the pro side is this card offers some of the best travel and purchase protection as you saw before. Alright, moving on to the con side, there's only two I could think of. The first one obviously is the high annual fee. This card has $550 annual fee. Second one is that if you are trying to apply for this card, you need a good credit history and high credit score. In my personal experience, 720 or higher should be enough. Okay, now that we covered pros and cons, let's move on to the final part of the video. The question I posed at the beginning of the video was, should you get the Chase Sapphire Reserve card right now? In my honest opinion, no, I don't think you should get this card right now. But why not? Well, because of the rule we talked about earlier, mainly the 48-month rule. If you apply for this card, you will potentially miss the higher welcome offer of $100,000 for the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Obviously, if you can utilize this card right now and absolutely have to get it, by all means go ahead and get this card, but that's not what I would do. What I would do is I would apply for the Chase Sapphire Preferred for the higher sign-up bonus and lower annual fee for the first year, and after 1 year I would upgrade it to the Chase Sapphire Reserve for the better perks and benefits and access to higher redemption value, just like what Todd is thinking of doing. Thank you, Todd, for providing your comments, and this is exactly what I was thinking. I'm also considering upgrading my Preferred to Reserve after 1 year. Once again, thank you for your comment. And with that, we come to the end of the video. Thank you for watching the video, and please let me know if you have any questions or comments. I would like to hear what you have to say. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you go. But with that being said, I will see you again in the next video. Bye for now.